What's going on, you guys? It's KP here with another boxing prediction. Today I'll be discussing Devon Alexander versus Marcos Maidana. First thing that jumps out at me about this fight is Maidana's chin. Now, let's go over some of the strengths of both fighters. Marcos Maidana, great chin, great power, always coming forward, always bringing it to his opponent. Doesn't ever seem to really get tired. Devon Alexander's strengths: fast hands, fast feet, pretty good uppercut, decent punching power. Let's go over the weaknesses of both fighters. Maidana, pretty slow guy. He's he isn't real quick on his hands, isn't real quick on his feet, and I think that could be something that could be his undoing in this fight. And Alexander's weaknesses, I mean, there's actually a good bit of weaknesses for Alexander. He doesn't have a really good jab. He kind of just flicks it out there. It's not really, there's no real stopping power behind it or anything like that. He cannot fight on the inside. All he knows how to do is clinch. Watch the Bradley fight. When Bradley comes inside, all he does is clinch. Let's see. Can't really adapt. Alexander's a one-note tune. He likes to go backwards. He likes to flick his jab and then shoot a straight left or left uppercut. And that's really all there is to him. He doesn't really even move. He moves really well, but he can't adapt. Watch the Kotelnik fight. He does the same thing over and over. Kotelnik, I actually felt, won that fight. I think he adapted and took Alexander to school. I don't think Alexander was doing much of anything except for throwing a high volume of punches. He wasn't really landing anything crisp. But this fight, to me, is very, very difficult to call a winner in, because you have a humongous hand speed and foot speed advantage for Devon Alexander, but his power, I don't think, will play much of a part. I think Amir Khan and Devon Alexander are about on the same level of punching power. Khan may actually hit a little harder, but Alexander, the one thing he does have that could hurt Maidana is that left uppercut. When Maidana's, coming inside, I think that left uppercut may hurt him. That's his best punch. That's his best chance to hurt Maidana, because let's face it, Alexander's jab isn't going to keep Maidana off of him. It's not that kind of jab. It's not the kind of jab that's going to back you up. It's just a rangefinder, basically, for his left hand. His right hook, not that good. He's really just a left-handed fighter, kind of like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao doesn't really have a good right hand. It's more of a rangefinder jab to shoot a straight left. Now, Maidana could get stopped, because he's so much slower that if Alexander really put his punches together, which, I really haven't seen him do. If he was throwing like 5-6 punch combinations, turning and pivoting, then throwing some more and pivoting again, he could have a very good chance of stopping Maidana. But Alexander likes to stay on his back foot, and I think Maidana is really, if he can get Alexander against the ropes, get inside, he's going to bully him around and beat him up badly, because Alexander has no inside game whatsoever. Alexander and Maidana, he's a pretty, he ain't a dirty fighter, but he's not a clean fighter. I'll put it that way. He's not necessarily a cheater, but if he's got one hand free and you're clinching him, he's gonna hit you all with anywhere he can. He's gonna hit you, and that's the kind of fighter that beats a Devon Alexander, or either that or a really technically good fighter like Timothy Bradley or Andre Kotelnik, who I do think won their fight. I don't think Alexander is going to knock Maidana out, but if it goes to the scorecards, Alexander does have a pretty good chance to win it, just because he throws a high volume of punches. But I'm going to go out on a limb here, because I'm really not confident in this pick. I think this fight is fairly even, just because of the weaknesses of each fighter kind of go together. Slow guy versus fast guy. a guy that can fight on the inside versus a guy that loves to fight on the outside. It just really depends on who sets the pace and where the action is fought. If it's fought on the inside, Maidana's going to win the fight. If Alexander can find a way to keep Maidana outside, he'll win the fight. My pick in this fight is Maidana by decision or late stoppage. Alexander hasn't shown me that he has the kind of jab to keep Maidana off of him. Unless he really has developed a good jab since his last fight, I see Maidana literally just walking in and beating the crap out of him. But it could turn into another, who is that guy? Juan Urango. It could turn into another Alexander Urango where Alexander really just put some punishment on Urango for when he came in on him. It could be that. So Alexander does have a chance to maybe stop Maidana or win it. I mean, see guys, I can't really pick. But if I had a gun to my head, I would say Maidana to win. I think his style is really good against someone like Alexander who likes to fight off the back foot because Maidana's pretty good at cutting off the ring and he's really good at fighting on the inside. So let me know what you guys think. Any more predictions you guys like to see, please let me know. And see you guys later. Peace.